So here we go. We'll now just start with the first presentation, which is just a very quick Kiwi Coast update. So we get this question all the time for Kiwi Coast. Oh, you're just about Kiwi. Just a reminder that everything's connected. Every bit of pest control that's done benefits the forests, the kiwi, the invertebrates, the soils, the wetlands, the water, everything is connected into ourselves as well with our health and well-being. So kiwi are a beautiful, iconic taonga species. They're our figurehead. They lead us in our work, they inspire us, but everything we do is connected and it's a holistic approach, just to keep reminding people that. Yes, please, Adele. So we're supporting community, iwi and hapu-led projects all over Northland. It's growing and growing. And the whole idea is that Kiwi Coast is just here as a platform of support. We're the service providers, we're at the bottom of the queue. You guys are at the top. The pest controllers, the groups, the communities, you guys lead the way. You tell us what you need and we will do our best to enable you and to build capacity and help you grow the skills so that you can achieve your goals. We're just here to help. Yes, Adele. And how do we do that? All about engaging people. You can have we're going to see some really fancy pest control tools today. We're going to see the latest research. If people don't care and they don't want to do it, or they don't understand the need to do it, you could have all the fancy tools in the world. You could put millions of dollars into it. It'll just sit on the shelf in someone's factory, in someone's workshop. If we don't engage people in looking after the place, they don't care to pick up those tools. Kiwi provide an amazing opportunity for Northland to deeply engage people very emotionally in the need to look after our planet, our Northland, our forests, our wetlands, our wildlife. So this is a key part of what we do. Yes, thanks, Adele. Skill sharing and collaboration. Wasn't it neat for those who could be part of last year's hui up with co-host Ngāti Rei here up in the Purirua Peninsula? It was a fabulous time and we hope to be able to come back in person again next year as well, because it's all about skill sharing and it's about collaboration. So I'm sorry we can't all be here together in person. The Zui just has to do for this year. Yes, thanks, Adele. So I'm sorry this map shows up a little bit light, it's hard to see, or we're fixing that. There's now over 205 entities linked into Kiwi Coast. It just keeps growing and growing. Together, you're all managing over 235,000 hectares. It just keeps expanding and people just keep doing more and more. And we're doing our best to keep up with you guys, but it's going really great. It's just phenomenal. Yes, thanks, Adele. And I guess what drives a lot of this is that vision of these beautiful kiwi being able to roam free, to be in the wild, and to really thrive into the future. We've discussed at some of our previous workshops, the challenges coming our way or already here from climate change, that not having some of the tools that we really need, or not being able to use some of the tools that we have because people don't want them to be used. We've got a lot of challenges, but it's going great. This year, kiwi came off the threatened species list. They are there as a conservation dependent species now, which means that while they're not going to be critically threatened with extinction over the next 10 years, perhaps, more than ever, it's in our hands. The status now of conservation dependent means these guys, they're in our hands to look after. It's all dependent on us. Yep. And is it working? You guys know that we work with you to do a lot of results and monitoring to make sure that all this effort's actually working. We can see that the Kiwi calls are genuinely increasing at most sites in Northland where they are managed, where there's good dog control, where there's effective pest control, and where people are putting in the work and looking after the place. I know a lot of you are out there right now that at the moment, not right now, but on the night times, doing your Kiwi call counting. It's crucial. Thank you for sitting out there in the cold. Hopefully our app is making it better. I'm really thrilled with the developments there. And we want to have more of these Kiwi wandering around with transmitters so we know where they're going, what they're doing. And we're working with Doc on that. Yes. And as I said before at the beginning, the flow-on effects to other native species is incredible. And we know this because of the other monitoring that we help with around kaka, korimako, pātiki, and we actually have a new app that's going to be coming out to help where people see important things that they want to record. Have you just seen a dabchick? Have you just seen a kakariki? Have you just seen something in your forest or your wetlands or your coast? And this isn't normally here. Let's record it right now, the time, the date, the place, who is it, what is it, take a photo, be able to map that. So that's coming up hopefully over the next 12 months. Yep. Oh, and this is this thing about indicator species. We think if we're clever, we don't have to monitor every single thing. If it's working, if all that pest control is working, we should over time see the increasing return of kaka, of pātiki, of korimako or bellbirds. And we did complete some research last year, which showed that kaka and korimako are starting to be seen more and more on Northland's east coast. And we've got those sightings coming from further inland as well, which is really exciting. Be neat if we didn't have to fill out all that boring paperwork to do translocations all the time. And these things just came back from the offshore islands themselves. And I'm really confident that they will. Yes. Where does all this info go? Every year in July, I pretty much shut up shop and sit down and write annual reports. That's where it all goes. We have a strategic plan. Look at the date on that. Someone's going to have to rewrite that thing. I guess that's me and the Kiwi Coast crew. These reports are always on our website, which is also being revamped. We're working on that. We've chucked a lot of stuff on that over the years. It's time to clean it up. But yeah, if you ever want to know where the data is or to see what we're doing or presenting how the monitoring across Northland is going, where are things up to, just have a look on the website under resources. We do a lot of reporting. We think it's really important to help champion the work going on out there and to provide those results to show the tangible outcomes that everybody is achieving. It's amazing. Yep. And that's it. That's my very quick update. So if you need help, you know, you've got your Kiwi Coast crew here, me, Andy and Leslie. There's the website, Facebook, Instagram. Hopefully you can find us when you need us, and we'll always do our very best to support the wonderful work that's going on out there. You guys are really amazing. So that's the end of my very quick Kiwi Coast update. Thanks, Adele.